I done shook my hair down, so no pictures. See, then he flashed. See how you do? Lord have mercy. Thank you. Yes! We're at the Global Now Conference. Yes! And y'all not acting like you want to go global now. I don't understand. Come on now. Okay, so I want to thank the beautiful Latanya F. Moore. Give her a hand for allowing me to grace her stage today. Thank you so much. And he's going to really talk about me on our ride home, but I do want to call out one special, very special person in the room. His name is James Trust. He is the president of my fan club. My husband of 15 years. And I love he. Yes. So if you have not gotten your gift, it's there, okay? And now, I speak a lot of places, and I know that people come to events like this for different reasons, okay? So some people came because they want to get away from the spouse. Because if I don't get up out of here, one of us gonna be gone, okay? So before I throttle him, or her, let me go. Some people come because they want to get away from the kids. It's too many of y'all, and I'm going to choke you. Okay, so if I don't get out of here, hey. All right? Then some people come because they cannot stand their job and their coworkers. So they I ain't going to be in today. I don't feel good. So if that's you, do not take any pictures and put them on. So, because listen, we don't want you to get fired, right? Okay? So those are reasons why people attend events. Leave, go to conferences, seminars and stuff. And that's, that's all well and good. Okay. I just want those people to know up front that I didn't come for you. Surely there's some other speaker, who did. It's just not me, okay? I'm here for those who, more than wanting to get away from something, they want to walk into something, okay? More than anything else, they want to walk into a larger platform, okay? They want the global stage. That's who I came for. Now, your first question was probably, now, how in the ham sandwich can she come for somebody? Who is this? I'm glad you asked. My name is Ebony L Trust, and you must say the L because it is sexy. It is sexy. And I am an international speaker, #1 best-selling author, and the Money and Impact mentor. Okay? I'm also the leader of the faith-fueled business movement. Okay, so I exist to help Christians start or grow businesses that honor our God, that launches their spiritual gifts, and that transforms the lives of their clients and customers. That's why I'm here today. I want to show you what it takes to go global. And for those who want to walk into something today, who want to take your business to the global stage, I want to share with you my 3 keys to take your mission and your message global, especially as a Christian business owner. All right, so I want you to get your worksheet and keep your eyes on the screen and on your sheet, because all the underlined words in the presentation go in the blanks. See what I did there? Got him! Right? Okay, are you guys ready? Okay, here we go. So here is your take-home point. A global business is one that has embraced the money and impact mantra. They have embraced the money and impact mantra. They get the need to live in the and. Too many times we focus on, okay, I got to make some money. And they feel, well, hey, if I make some money, then, there's this lie that money is a bad thing. that making money is a bad thing, and that if you make a lot of money, you're a bad person. Tisk, tisk. Right? Or there's the other extreme. Well, I want to change the world. Forget the money. It's not important. I just want to help people. But what about the and? Why do we have to choose? That's the question. Why do we have to choose? Why is it either or? Why is it money or impact? No. A global business embraces both simultaneously. Because money and impact are not mutually exclusive. They are not. You've heard the saying, he who has the money rules the world. And if you look around, isn't that true? Yes. Those who have the money are making the decisions. And we sit back, dang, so-and-so shouldn't have done that. Okay, fix it. But it takes what? Money. It takes money, flat out. Okay, so let's look at some examples. All right, we got Amazon. $1 billion with a B, say it, billion. Don't be scared, billion. $1 billion company changed the way we shop. There are times right now, I got a Walmart from literally 3 minutes from my house. And I will get on Amazon. Ain't that a shame? I will get on Amazon.
All day.
Okay, McDonald's. Multi-billion-dollar company changed the way that we do food. Long day. I know, lots of times I don't feel like cooking. Shoot. Roll through the drive-thru like, I'm not cooking. What we going to eat, right? Then, Apple. Multi-billion-dollar company changed the way that we communicate. Totally changed the game. If you had a BlackBerry, you were like, oh! When Steve Jobs was like, no, iPhone, boo. Ain't no more Palm Pilot, BlackBerry, no, iPhone, boo. Listen, an experience. These companies have embraced money and impact. These companies and others like them have changed the way that you live, how you work, how you communicate, what you do, where you go, everything. Yeah, think about that. Now, why does your business exist? Got a space on that worksheet for that. In light of this, on the front, why does your business exist? To change what? Have you thought about it? I tend to have that effect on people. Money and impact are not mutually exclusive. Now, for the Christian, a global business goes one step further. Okay? For the believer, a global business is one that advances the kingdom and its influence. A global business is one that advances the kingdom and its influence. God wants to return his influence back to the marketplace. Because who better to make changes than people who got some sense? Right? It's a lot of senseless stuff going on. So for example, the Great Commission in Matthew 28 tells us to go into all the world, right? But how you gonna do that broke? You can't go into all the world broke. How? You can't go to the next city broke. Gas too high. Right? How does that happen? How does that happen? How can you make that happen? So turn your worksheet over and we're going to talk about these 3 keys. We are going to discover, I'm going to tell you how. We're going to discover these 3 keys. All right, here's key number 1. You need money to go global. Period. You need money to go global. Look at your neighbor and say, you need some money. Matter of fact, spell it for them. Money. This real talk. You need some money. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. You need money to go global, all right? There are people who you want to bless. Right? I was getting some gas one day in my city, and I live in Talladega, small town here in Alabama, and and we don't really, because of that small town flavor, like the homeless population is like nil there, right? But I was getting some gas, and there's this huge building that's for sale right across, and this day in particular, there was a man sleeping on the porch of the building. And I called my husband. I said, hey, do you know why somebody would, like, do you know this guy or whatever? He was like, I've seen him before, you know, but. And I said, I'm going to buy that building. And I'm going to make that building a transition home for those who don't have one. I decided that day. Right? There are people that we want to bless, but our desire has to match our wallet. They got to match, right? Our hearts and our wallets, they got to match. So where do we get the money? Ask those at your table, can you hold some? Can I hold some capital right quick? Right? Can I hold some? All right. No. Here's where you get it from. You ask your business for the money. You ask your business for the money. Because see, here's the thing. Your business has to earn its keep. I tell my clients, your business has to earn the right to work with me. So I give you 3 months. You do what I tell you to do, we map it out, you'll have it. If not, I'm not going to let you pay me for nothing. It's time out for expensive hobbies. It's time out for that. If it's time for you to start a business, then start one. I can help you. If it's time for you to ask your business for some more money, I can help you do that too. But that's where it comes from, your business. That's where it comes from. And as you're building, in order to get the money from your business, you're on your way to global. Because the activity that it takes to make money will also take you global. I just changed your business. It's the same activity. It's just, where are you directing your energy? That's the thing. That's the thing, okay? So, who knows what the term ROI stands for? Return. Ooh, look at y'all. There you go. Yes. ROI stands for return on investment. It's a financial term, right? So, Deuteronomy 8:18 says, but remember the Lord your God, for it is He who gives you the ability to produce wealth. Yes. Okay? And so confirms His covenant, His promise, which He swore to your ancestors as it is today. Say today. Today. So anytime you have an ability to do something, right, it is kind of implied that you're going to do it, right? So if God gave us the ability to produce wealth, then that implies that He expects for us to say it loud. Turn to your neighbor and say, M-O-N-E-Y. It is implied that if He gave you the ability to do it, if He gave you the ability to walk, He doesn't want you to sit, right? Right. Okay? If He gave you the ability to paint, He wants you to what? Paint. I love it. So God has made an investment in us, a deposit. And when we make an investment, we expect a return, right? Right? It's just me. Well, me and Christian. It must be me and Christian.
He's going to teach us how to grow that return.
There you go. Okay? So we want to know what our ROI is going to be on our investment, right? Well, what's God's ROI on YOU? What's the return that he's getting from you and your business and what you're doing? What's God's ROI on YOU? Said neighbor. She asked you a question. All right, let's review. What's key number 1? You need money to go global. All right, here's key number 2. You need impact. I'm sorry. You need impact to go global. You need impact to go global. So impact is the value you bring to the marketplace. Watch your sheet. Look at your underlined words. Impact is the value that you bring to the marketplace. So here's the thing. God not only wants a return on the seed he placed inside of you, but in getting that return, that seed has got to multiply. It's got a multiplication. That seed has got to multiply. And he accomplishes that through the value that you deliver in the marketplace. So I started my coaching and speaking in 2013. Got a word from God in the spring of that year. Became official in June. Official to Tanya, yes. Got legal in June of 2013. That word was confirmed in 2014, but my ROI was 0. It was still 0. So I started researching. Because I was like, I didn't even realize a coach was a thing outside of sports. I was like, a coach? God, what? What in the world? Where they do that at? I don't know. Right? So I had to research. So my ROI was still 0. Hired my first coach in the spring of 2014. Made my first $1,000. I was happy, woo! Yes, that summer I had friends and sorority sisters as my clients, but that's okay. Because my ROI started increasing at that moment, okay? Then in 2015, I hired my next coach, and I hit almost $20,000 in sales that year. Okay, I know, right? Ain't that good? Got some more clients. My ROI is increasing. Then 2016, I hired my next coach. National speaking engagements. Now I'm going on. I hit mid 5 figures in sales that year. Okay, clients from California to New York. Loving it. ROI is steadily increasing, right? Then, so present day, so much so. Now, of course, you heard international speaker. All that good stuff, that's all great. But here is the real ROI on ME. Because in 2013, when God called me to do this, I was in the middle of failing in a whole other business where we lost everything. House, both the cars, on food stamps. But in January of this year, because of my business, a faith-fueled business, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, half an acre of land, in-ground pool.
Won't he do it?
Won't he do it? Won't he will? Now, how did that happen? It's because I offer true value and service to my clients. That's impact. When they do the work, they get the results that I promised them. That's what we do. What I do changes their lives and their businesses. Real quick, Pastor Joyce, she's in Atlanta. She came to me, she was like, listen, I can't charge. They keep telling me, I'm supposed to give my gift away because, I love the Lord. I was like, no, but he loved you to build wealth and to advance the kingdom. So we had conversation. I started coaching her. 3 months, she was at 5 figures. That's impact. That's real value in the marketplace. That's impact. And then, so the impact plus the money that I instruct my business to make is the vehicle that I've used to go global, and it's the same for you. All right, so let's review. All right, key number 1, tell me. Need money to go global. Need money to go global. All right, number 2. You need impact to go global. Okay, now, and what is impact? The value bring to the market. Look, y'all the smart class. Like my pastor said, y'all the smart class. Good. All right, here we go. Key number 3. You need a plan to go. You don't just trip up into global. You don't just fall over in it. Oh, hey, global, how you doing? That's real good. Okay, we global. Ain't this, look, girl, yeah. No, it don't work like that. All right. So, if you notice, I said I instruct my business to make money. Sound kind of odd, anybody? To instruct your business to make money? It's okay, but not having that mindset is also why most business owners don't make money and impact, and then never go global because of that. So it doesn't happen by accident. God is strategic. Okay, He has an implementation plan and strategy for everything. Salvation, got a plan for it. Romans 10:9, 10, 13 spells it out. Okay, for healing, by His stripes we were healed. Got a plan for that, right? Wealth building, saw that already, right? Evangelism, the harvest is plentiful, laborers are few. Pray the Lord of the harvest. Luke 10, right? He has a plan. 1 Corinthians 13 and all throughout the scriptures tell you how to treat people. Relationships. And if nothing else, I know you saw Lion King, the circle of life, baby. If you don't know anything else, look around you. The human body, God is strategic. We all feed each other. The circle, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. So we gotta be strategic as well. We gotta have a plan. And so many business owners do not plan. They don't know how to think through. They don't know how to develop a plan. And you gotta think through several things, right? First of all, where you're providing the greatest results. Gotta think through that. Where you make the most money. Where you're not making any money in your business. Any mandate that you got from God, and how you got to pivot as a result of that new instruction, right? What things need to be optimized? What needs to be changed? What needs to be clarified? You got to think through all this kind of stuff. What's missing and then therefore needs to be added? What you doing that you shouldn't be doing? Then taking all that, you take that and then go over here to the trends. What are the trends in the marketplace right now? Ask Blockbuster. Ask Toys R Us. I was a Toys R Us kid, man. What are the trends in your industry? You got to think about that. What are the threats outside your business that could undermine you? Have you thought about that? Right? The opportunities within your niche and the implications that all of those things have on your business and how you actually do business. Then, armed with that information, you got to use it to plan. Here's your worksheet. You got to plan effectively for revenue and profit. If you don't plan for money, money gonna pass you by. You have to tell your money where to go and when to come. What? Every business owner needs a plan for new customers and clients. And you also need one for your current customers. And you know, I got their money now, I'm through. No. New customers and clients as well. Need a marketing plan. How do people know who you are, what you're doing, and why they should get involved? Need a plan for social media. It is a thing. Get used to it and get involved. You need a plan. taking all those other things into consideration. You need a plan for partnerships and collaborations, because you should not be trying to do this by yourself. But Ebony L, I thought that if I just believe big enough, God will handle all the rest. No. Proverbs 16:9. A man plans his way, God directs his steps. No. So there are two things going on there, right? Planning is our responsibility, and then direction is God's responsibility. So if as a Christian business owner, you're like, you know what? Something ain't right. It's just not working out. It ain't flexing like it's supposed to be. You know, God's not directing you like you like. It could be because you aren't planning and executing like He'd like. So, Amazon, McDonald's, Apple, and every other multi-million-dollar, multi-billion-dollar company has a plan for domination in their industry. I have a plan to dominate in my industry. Been doing this since established 2013. And that plan has gotten me a profitable business, an international platform, global partnership, and clients around the country. But do you have a plan to dominate in your industry? Do you have one? That's the question. And you got to ask yourself that question. Do you have a plan? A plan to do the thing in order to go global. A plan for money and impact. If you don't, I want to help you. Because you won't be profitable. More than that, you won't be effective in what you're doing. And you won't go global without a strategic plan. Because here's the thing. We diminish the greatness of God when we operate from a level of insufficiency.
Say it again.
I will. Now the pastor said say it again, so I got to. We diminish the greatness of God when we operate from a level of insufficiency. How comfortable are you with that? So here's what I have for you. Turn back to the front of your worksheet. I'm hosting an online workshop for those who say, I need help crafting an effective, strategic, and executable plan for my business. It's completely online. You can do it in your pajamas. I'm going to run it live. You ain't got to go anywhere. Remember that long list of stuff that I said earlier to think through? And that long list after that to consider? Yeah. And see how we got the work emphasized there? I believe in it. Because it takes that to go. You don't just trip up, global. It takes work. You don't just trip up in there, okay? So, we're going to cover all of this. I'm going to give you a plan for money and impact. We're going to walk through it step by step, 9 to 4. We're going to be in it. You and about 14 other people. I have to keep my stuff small so I can get in your business. Literally. Absolutely. And then together we are going to create what's called a revenue wheel. So now here's what's all included. As a part of this course, you get a year-long success tracking spreadsheet, 30 days of me watching you, answering your questions after the actual workshop, a private Facebook group for prayer, for support, for fun, because I like fun. I'm giving 3 bonus trainings in addition to this. You get worksheets, checklists, and then a free 30-day trial of my Monetize You University along with this. And then after we do all that, we're going to do what's called a revenue wheel, because I believe in multiple streams of income. But if you have not instructed your business to bring in for multiple streams, why do you expect that? It's not fair. So, multiple streams. At the end of this online course, we are going to create a revenue wheel, each individual person. And we're going to plan for the streams. Now, how many of you are sitting here now will say, I know that my business needs this, is asking for this. I've been waiting for this a long time. Anybody? Y'all so, stand up. Y'all so, I love y'all. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. If you raise your hand, stand up. If you raise your hand, stand up. Give him a hand. Make some noise. Y'all, don't be no hater now. They are taking a stand for their business, man. Thank you guys. You guys rock like grandma's chair. I love it. So what I want y'all to do is those who stood, I want you to turn your sheet over. That's your enrollment form. It's right there at your seat. Okay? So look at the top. Sit down now. Fill out the top completely and so that we can read it. Don't write in tongues. I can't read tongues. Don't write in tongues. Now, I want you to keep your notes, so tear that off on the dotted line, okay? And next we have lunch. So once you get that filled out, I'm going to be sitting right here. Bring it over to me, and we'll get you enrolled. Is that good? Yeah. Is that good? Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. So those of you who sit there and you think, well, I was, kind of shamed to raise my hand. It's okay, because I serve shame people too. Because once we get through, you won't be shamed. Dr. Keisha, once we get through, you won't be shamed, will you?
Not be ashamed.
Woo! Yes. That's my boo back there. Hey, Dr. Keisha. All right. So if you have not picked up your free gift, there it is again. I want to thank Latanya once again for allowing me to grace her stage. Yes. I only had 30 minutes, so I had to, but it's okay, because I think you got, did you get it? Yes. Good. All right. Oh, I got a whistle. Who whistled? I did. You did, girl. Yes. Thank you, girl. Yes. So this has been Ebony L Trust, and you must say the L because it is sexy. And I want to thank you for allowing me to share time with you this morning. Now go and make money and impact.